Yo, isn't that a slave song? See, come on, orange, bese. This is funny good teacher. And then everyone, it's a slave thing. We imagine see come on orange, so big up pants, this is funny good teacher. What about us? What are we gonna get? What are
abantu akamjokwane kandaba nina bekeshazana kamenzi silomnyama ndlela simhlophe ngibingeleleke bakithi ke kuphina phila kufinyelela khona le video nala amehlo ke akwaziyo ke ukuthi abone lobubuso igama uThokozani isibongo umfoka Mbuyisa iminyaka ingama-37 ngivumeleni ke nabembube ngisho ngithi cha nokho zikhamile zitedeleni iqamela intaba ngoba vele zihagele emkhondweni iyawuphosa kanye iphosa kwesibili iyothi mayiphosa kwesithathu iqambi yashona noma kanjani ke isiyobanjwa eshone nayo ngiyabonga.
This is a piece of art. Furniture is not an ordinary furniture. Akuyona into entsha leyo. Ihlobo lidala nje. Naku kunye ngifuna ukukhombisa nazi inkamba nanti nokhamba. Imisebenzi layo le yabantu these ones. Bantu bakithi. And this place here Kwa Shandu. It was a dream coming through. Ngaxoxa istory side ukuthi akhe kanjani emveni kokuba sengihluphekile for some years. Once upon a time I was a para ngilala lapha nalapha ngilala estradini ngilala emzini ehlukene khona komlazi njalo nakwezinye indawo. The yard legally was supposed to be a double story. Kodwa ngokuthi mangingedwa ke abantu mawusebenza wedwa nomqondo wakho uba limited nepower yakho iba limited. Ngangithi kuzoba lula ngiyakha ngamatshe ngangiwaqoqa lapha emfuleni eBhenqolo ngilanda abantu ngenamali abangakhisa omunye uyakhathala engasenayo imali yokumkhokhela angishiye umuntu ngithola omunye umngani wami futhi nayashashasha akhathale nginayo imali yokumkhokhela. So it's painful ngoba abanye babo sebashona abanye ababengisiza kodwa ke ngiyabakhumbula ngemisebenzi yabo ngemisebenzi yabo bezama uplift ukuthi ngika around Inanda around kwaMashu eMlazi all over South Africa especially ngesikhathi zeke kwakuphila esikhathini ze-violence khona bayazi ukuthi sihlupheka kanjani sihluphekela ukuthi impilo engcono.
My name is Pearl Dwayisa Mkopozi. I am from a small township called Thornwood Township in Marine Hill outside of Pinetown, currently residing in Johannesburg. I am the founder and managing director of an organization called Pillar of Strength Media and Pillar of Strength Foundation, which is two-dimensional. The media side of things, we consult in public relations, media relations, events, nation-building initiatives, and community development. And under the foundation, around the year, we are engaged on different programs to take South Africa forward. In April, we do anti-crime campaigns. In June, we do youth education through tourism tours, where we take young people to historical and heritage sites. In August, we shine a light on women who are excelling in academia under the name SA Women Academic Excellence Movement. And then in September, we do indigenous languages in Durban, where we promote the speaking and preservation of indigenous languages.
Look at this guy. This guy. With the Oppenheimer. No, Mangosuthu. Yeah, this is Mangosuthu. With the Oppenheimer. This was the official opening, yeah, the Mangosuthu. University of yeah, they are the ones most about funding the scale.
abasakhi. So yabona ukuthi even our education is not ours.
Time flies.
Yeah,
khona ama-artists azobesuka e-Green Camp. Ngithi i-Green Camp ke isembili. Kunama-artists khona laphaya aqhamuka ey'ndaweni ezahlukene. Some of them I understand come from as far as Gauteng, go Vosloorus, etc. So sizama ukwakha ubudlelwane i-aim yokuthi le camping bangabe beza la sizama ukuthi kube khona ukusebenzisana nokusharisha ama-ideas and experiences. Kube khona ama-exchange programs angasabe khona asho ukuthi njengoba siqhamuka ey'ndaweni ezahlukene nje, different provinces, different townships, different communities, siyakwazi ukuphilisana.
2020 last year, January, year 22, share me as you so it's all about the idea, right? It starts in your head. But how do you present an idea in a way that somebody can see one thing and remember who it was? So that's the space I'm also strong in, like strategy. I've been doing a lot of strategy here and branding, and have developed like a whole series of things around that. Starting with this logo. The logo, KwaShandu. You know, thinking about KwaShandu, like he describes it, it's a house where a lot of ideas met in developing this house first, which is the museum, and then the gallery, and an extension of that, or the evolution of it. So that is what this represents, because it starts with these seeds, and it looks like life. It looks like a symbol of life and connection, because everything is connected to everything. So this is just started like that with a stencil thing, and then we developed it into a digital version of that, which is now used on most of our publications. But yeah, I mean, KwaShandu is yeah.
Ngizomnikeza ukudla kwakho nento yakho kodwa mina ngikwazi yebo kukhona abafana ababhemayo ukuna mase khambela abantu ababhemayo ngiyanikeza.
Okay, to me heritage is it's the core of who we are as a nation. When we speak about heritage, we speak about identity, we speak about culture, but also it's what makes us, let me put it that way, you know. So it is very important that we celebrate our heritage around the year. It should be at the center of who we are. And also not just the attire, not just the language, not just the talks, not just the dances, but everything around us, from the chairs in the boardrooms, from how the corporate world presents Africa to us. We still have a lot of things to do, because everything around us reminds us of how inferior we are. So I feel like in terms of heritage, it should be what we wear. It should be, you know, when you walk into the office, can you wear your traditional wear now? You know, I keep focusing on the corporate world because I feel like we have not moved there, you know. So I want to see heritage if I walk into my office. I want to see heritage if I walk into my home, you know, in my community, everywhere, everything around us should remind us of who we are as children of the soil. And let's keep it within the African context.
Okay, Maindo Abuino means safe travels or safe journey. It's Chichewa, Malawian language. So I went there in 2018 when I didn't want to go back to the township, because I was staying in Durban being an artist and studying. So yeah, I went to Malawi, you know, had some challenges in between, got broke in Mozambique, had to make my way up, came back, wrote a book, and then published that. So the whole Mayendo journey has evolved in a way. Now it's like a foundation, Mayendo Foundation, which promotes the culture of traveling, reading, and storytelling through writing and filming, or sort of like digital content creation. So yeah, that's basically that. It has evolved. We have culture camps that we like host. We have exchange sessions where we just make the space look amazing and invite people, artists, whoever, you know, just to exchange ideas and have a space to chat about things in arts and culture.
Okay. Sanibona, Ulundu Pengu. I am a 18-year-old ngifunda e-UCT, in the second year. I am also an aspiring model. I'm also a founder of Youth in Mind, which is an organization that deals with youth empowerment. Yeah, that's like most about me. I'd say heritage is legacy. It's something that you left with. It's something that goes from generation to generation. So you get your culture from your your forefathers. And for me, it's important to celebrate heritage because it just gives you that thing about your origin and identity somehow. So I have to celebrate that I'm Zulu, and yeah, it's important because we won't forget who we are and where we come from. As much as ngumzulu, kodwa mina celebrate ukuthi ngumzulu. Ngizokhohlwa ngizomgcina sengiloku ngikhuluma isingisi ngithi ngingasazi ukuthi ngumzulu. Ingane zami ngeke zazi ukuthi kuyini kuba umzulu. Ngeze wazi amasiko ngeke. So kubalekile.
I think Yokubina, she's the last born daughter of Dr. J.L. Dube, President Okana we-ANC. Unqwatshwe la uHlange wasungula isikole soHlange wasungula ilanga laseNatal. Wabhala incwadi incwadi ayibhala ngeJeqeka Sompisi. Ngefuthi ayibhala ya insila kaShaka. Incwadi yabhalwa uDr. J.L. Dube, owayengumfundisi futhi. Ungokuzalwa la eNanda, ukhulela eNanda. Wayengumfundisi. Wasungula isikole sasoHlange. Indawo yakhe nje. So sazobisa ethuleni lakhe. Nomuzi wakhe futhi uzobona. So lesishaya khona. Ngotakazi yakhe ke uLulu Dube. Oh, this dream has come through because of the assistance from people from different communities. As far as even abroad, countries like Australia, I remember there is Richard Holcroft, who is a friend of mine that I met in the early 80s. We phone each other now and then for him to know and see what is happening here. They have an interest. We have people like Abu Andres Porter, who is a well-known artist in the province. He has stunning work, like if you may remember, Elephants in Town in Durban by him. He has been here. He's a friend of us, friend of Kwa Shandu. There is Ian Gillis from Sydney Road, Clark and Kent. He played a big role in this building. There have been people that have been coming in here, black and white. I remember there's also Richard Steele, Dr. Richard Steele, who has a surgery not far from St. Augustine's. Ombuso Nanane, who's from Inanda. Now this guy he's a director at the garage at E-section, Wamashu. So kids are coming in here, so we need assistance, we need help. So some people already, but we are calling more. We need more hands. There's a lot that we still need, like mainly security. We need to fence this place. We haven't finished with the electricity. Security, we need to fence it so that people know that this is a private space for them to use. Whoever comes here is safe at night, during the day. Men and women, this door is open for them to come and express themselves.
I'd say
Document our stuff.
To research our history, because as you know, our history was erased from the face of the earth. So we need to have writers, we need to have scribes. For instance, when we have heritage events where we exchange information about our heritage and culture and identity, we need to have scribes present. We need to have people that are going to start writing so that our children and their children's children will not get the current distorted information, but they will know that we were once king and queens and we ruled, and maybe, just maybe one day we can be king and queens again. So I'm going to stick to the documentation. We need to start writing.
I mean, in terms of my own journey, how the place has changed me, this for me was a different, because it's in Durban firstly, and it was KwaZulu, Inanda, and then working with Tumtala, it's his house and it's a community house as well. So just learning, I've learned so much about my own journey in terms of land, the land issue, because everybody has ideas, but we all need our own for those ideas. If you don't have your own place, then you'll always be pitching here, pitching there, and until you die without your own thing. So this is like a learning curve, because a lot of what you saw inside were just self-taught vibes. So imagine at my own place, now I know a lot about gardening, I know how to put wallpaper on, I can even do a different take once I do it in my own place. Now that I got the skill, So yeah, it's really interesting.